I think hell is frozen over because who would have thought I ever agreed with Dave Meltzer of all people? What up? It's your boy T Bear here with usually will be Music Monday, but I'm gonna do a thoughts and reaction on this because I want to get stuff out the way since it's holiday week as well too. This one I have to talk about recently as well too. If you follow me on my Facebook, I post about it and all that as well too. But here it is. So reason why I said that is crazy is it's crazy that I'm actually agreeing with Dave Meltzer. So hell has frozen over even frozen over if Coney, aka Jim Cornette, agrees as well too. So apparently, Dave Messer made a statement based off after stemming from AEW's Full Gear pay per view, which was pretty cool, pretty good pay per view, but could have been a little better. So anyway, Meltzer believes that AEW needs a super baby face for people to get behind after majority of the heels won the majority of the matches at Full Gear, and which was true. Only three matches had a babyface win. That was the prior parties tag team turmoil. I don't really recall that match. Jay Way versus Adam Page, and people. I guess you know that. I'm not sure if you know that JY is a babyface. We won't get into that. And Daniel Garcia winning the AEW International Championship from Jack Perry as well too. So this is what he said. First I'm gonna put a graphic up to talk about this because these are two of the top babyface they got going on right now at the moment and everything. But according to the what Mux would say, I'm gonna put it up real quick and on that as well too. Corbin Russell, I put in a capture so y'all can see yourself, and I'm gonna read off my capture as well too. Too, and reason why it's showing these two guys is basically because of the baby faces losing to these guys. So, Corey Messer, to me, Will Ospreay and Swerve are guys who should really lose. This is a company. This is a company, and one of the biggest problems is that it doesn't have super baby faces base that needs to turn thing around. They need a big baby face that people can get behind. All they do is put over heels over and over again. This show was a prime example of that. Jesus Christ, we need some babyface to do something. Swerve lost, I get it. In a vacuum, that was the right finish. But when the show is over and all you have is heels win heels win other than Daniel Garcia in the top matches, who do you get behind? Who's a strong babyface to get revenge on all these hills? I guess because compared to other matches, it wasn't big because Jay White. I say Jay White's a babyface. I'm not sure if he knows that. And the tag team match, I guess, is not as big though. But one, I'm gonna say this is major facts as well too. I'm gonna be biased anyway because it's about babyface one, but this is major fact as well too. It's almost kind of like the opposite. Subconscious. Well, I get what he's saying, and I'm liking it, but at the same time, he feel like there's not no compelling heels. But this was before we got the situation between KO and Cody Rhodes as well too, which is pretty good match. And all we got is complex heels right now too, which is good, but at the same time it like starts the nonsense with certain fans who want to go bizarre with it as well too, like with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. They saying Kevin's the real babyface and Cody's not the babyface, whatever. I don't like when people mess with the narratives just for their own sake. If they're compelling heels, I mean they still heel. Say they heel. Stop fuck with the narrative by making them a face for your own enjoyment. Is they're still Cody's still the face, Kevin's still the heel. It's just Kevin's more compelling to you that you feel like he's more of the hero than Cody, which is not the case. He's still a villain. Just say you like the villain, I'll respect him. But here's the thing. I get why these two won. Lashley somewhat because it's his first match. Hold on. I got a call. I'm back. Hold on. I lose my train of thought a little bit. But anyway, I was going to say, yeah, I get that, they need to win Bobby because it's his first day on first big match in AEW, and they can't have him lose, especially after him having a little squash match against Cheeseburger, and when Cheeseburger got more to cheer for him than him, which was actually genius because folks was going to try to cheer for Bobby more because it's Bobby, but he's supposed to be the heel, so they get somebody that's more beloved than Bobby to get him heel heat, and that was perfect. And Kyle Fletcher needs it to get himself over as well too. But what Meltzer say is definitely facts right now. And like and here's the thing. I will love if either of the two guys I got here, Orange Cassidy and or Darby, be the top champion. Or no, fortunately, our Cassidy chance probably over as he lost as well too. We'll see. But at the same time, this goes back to plenty of times that I said about AEW how their alignment systems all over the place is everything for one. Number two, they are not consistent with their storylines as well either. Like for one, majority of the, like it's people don't know that Jay White is the babyface right now because he's so been good as a heel. They don't know he's a babyface. And the same thing even with Swerve. There's folks is like questioning is Swerve really a babyface or a tweener or is still a heel? Who knows? Because how he straddles the line. I mean, I get it. It's good for a face to do that sometime. That's why I like that. But it goes also what I'm saying that here's the thing: a lot of folks complain about bay faces either not for not showing lack of aggression, being competent. What else they gonna say? They're being pushed or assume they do the things that they want out of them. They want to label as heelish and everything, and that goes along with this as well too. But the other thing is they're not convincing folks that they're the babyface as well too to get behind no more anymore because they're making it seem like they're lovable heels, and that's a problem right there. That's a problem. Like I get it, like who you like, whatever, but at the same time, you're you're not AEW. You're on a bigger network now. You're on a big network. I get the Indies was a thing where it's okay to straddle line like whatever because there was no big thing on alignments in the Indies wherever or even New Japan. But you're on a big network that includes casual wrestling fans as well too. So the casual wrestling fans going to want a babyface to get behind. And somebody made in the comment in this video made a interesting comment I love and totally agree with. And let me bring it up real quick if I can get my phone unlocked as well too. Hopefully it's still in my like he said, do say he's so correct. Not having a large line babyface forces crowd to sway back and forth to cheering the cool heel, which they shouldn't be. First off, thank you. I've been saying this for a long time. You shouldn't be cheering for the heel regardless. Now, I mean, they're supposed to be the bad guy, and you're not helping. And that's why I kind of dislike the complex heel thing. I get it. But at the same time, you got folks who were go along with the complex heel, treating them as the hero instead, which sucks. And it put fans in a dilemma because the guys are here for something the Babyface did, either something that is a fault of the Babyface and unintentionally, or something the Babyface did when they during their heel run. When I say Babyface during their heel run, prime example is someone because there's a video about complex heel. One of them is Stephanie Mann. Vince being the one behind the Ministry of Darkness, it was me, Austin, and me, and he was responsible. So pretty much, he was responsible for Undertaker kidnapping Stephanie and trying to marry her. Off with his obsession with his revenge on Stone Cold Steve Austin. So in return, she turned heel by alliance up with the guy that he hates the most, since he's a babyface now, which is Triple H. That right there. The other one, the biggest conflict is the Kane, Lita, and Edge triangle as well too. But that's another story. I'm not gonna get to that. We're here on AEW, and there's the thing. Right now, your top babyface champion is Daniel Garcia, but that's the All Elite International Championship right now, which is cool. I am proud of Dan Garcia, and I'm glad he's getting over, which is a silver line from one of the fuck ups with the alignment system. Well, too, a storyline that was already jacked up already because of the how long drawn it was and injury being part of the deal as well too, and that's the Adam Cole MJF double storyline that I seen that kicking Ross their reaction to that about that being a big flop or a fumble. Let me see what I said to my homie. Shout out to be the man about that as well too, dude. Because I don't want to miss anything on Shroud or miss anything I said right there. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, but yeah, that one right there, like what I'm trying to say. What did I say? Yeah, he said that it was a flop due to injury, may make it long drawn. And I said that the silver line is we got the silver line that we it made like here's the thing with this. The biggest chance they had so many chances of making a Bayface to get behind. All right, that's the thing. They had a chance as well too. The first chance, yeah, crazy as it sounds, is Cody Rhodes. I get that part of it was Cody not wanting to get the top title at the time because he didn't want to like feel like he's booking him his own stuff in the match. I get it, but at the same time, kind of hurt him a little bit and AEW because it hurt him a little bit and AEW. And then down the line, they got tired of Cody and like to the IWC, Cody did fit in the AEW mold as well too. And that's the one thing that's a problem to as why Tony having a hard time booking because he's pleasing the wrong type of fans, and that's the IWC. That is not the type of the group of fans you want to try to please because it's going to be mission impossible. You cannot ever please them no matter what. It could be something that's great in wrestling. They're still going to find and critique it for what it is. That being said, when they because of that, Cody could have been the compelling, the super bay face you could have had fans go behind, but you let the IWC talk you out of it, and that's why he's in WWE right now. Part of it is like WWE. You know, part of it is he would have got the same flag as the Elite for doing it, but he became heel doing it, so he got what he can, and he probably also knew that drama was going to come down the line, but I could be wrong. The next one was Adam Page. You had Adam Page was another perfect top babyface you could get behind, but it ended up becoming what I dislike about how they book babyfaces. The chase is only the great thing about babyface champion. I don't like that. Like, why can't we have a babyface have a great title run, and why the chase is only good for the babyface? Like, what happened since the days of Bob Backlund, I won't even say Hogan and Bruno Santana and many others in the past to where that babyfaces can't hold titles long enough. It's only better for the chase, and that only good title runs or long title runs are only good for heels. What happened with that? Because of that, he didn't get booked as well as a babyface, and fan thought he was a born face champion, and they wanted the belt off him. There's that. Now this is the big one they blew with big time. Was leading to what I'm gonna talk about with this current story got going on. Somebody that would have actually pleased the IWC. They'll please the purist fan, the indie fans, the heel fans, the face fans, even the casual fans. And that was MJF. MJF was the Stone Cold Steve Austin the Stone Cold Steve Austin / Rock type of babyface that got people liking wrestling again during the Attitude and Ruthless Aggression era in a way with MJF. He was not gonna be a white meat babyface that gonna bore the fans that they claim that bore the fans. He's gonna be a type of baby. He was the people scumbags. He was our scumbag. Like the people champion, he was the people scumbag. You had it right there. That was still a lot of that long drawn devil storyline with Adam Cole and MJF. And what did you do? He listened to the IWC usual narrative. So and so was better as a heel. I build in a face, and which I dislike most. I feel like everybody should have a chance to have a face run, no matter who it is. They should have a chance to deal with the fans. Well, even like I said, like I do kind of hope Tiffany going to WWE, Tiffany Stratton, she cash in, she becomes a babyface because she needed to embrace the crowd. I actually want Gunther to be a babyface one time to embrace the crowd as well too. You had it, but no, you listened to the so need to be a heel, and because of that, you reverted back MJF to be a heel again. I get it was good for a moment. It was, and I get it. It was good for a moment to get that little match between you and him and Will Ospreay, which was a great little storyline as well too. Even to get Daniel Garcia over as a babyface, which worked with the small silver line as well too. Because I am glad he won that title and he's getting over. Because a lot of people said it was a dead. A lot of people was claiming that Daniel Garcia isn't it. I'm glad he did it and he's proving folks wrong and he's doing a good job. But at the same time, you could have turned him back babyface at least. Because you remember, a while back, like sometimes it's okay to be it's times where you could be inconsistent only if it goes right with the program or right with the story. I said it because a while back, KO's a heel now. One time KO turned heel to help out the Kofi Kingston's title run as well too. And then he went back to face and put it on a great storyline against Shane McMahon. Was pretty awesome. You could have did something like that. But no. When Adam Cole came back, you made Adam Cole the babyface and kept MJF the heel, which put fans in a conflicted dilemma because we wonder why and how Adam Cole's the babyface and he did all this stuff to MJF. But you're keeping MJF the heel right now and all this nonsense just because you think he's great, he's better as a heel. I get it, yada yada. He does a great job of the heel, but at the same time, you could have reverted him back to the babyface, anti-hero babyface, or at least a tweener at that, slowly. But now you got fans confused about this storyline, and they don't even want to care about the storyline, to be honest, as well too. And then you have so many chances of putting guys over, but I find it funny. The reason why people went to AEW because of what WWE was doing at the time, using veterans to be marketable as well too. Like when they put, some was okay with it because of the guys they took the title from, like Goldberg beating KO or the Fiend, but he was a babyface. But at the same time, I get it. Or the many times you have Brock Lesnar take the title just for the hell, just to get some ratings and stuff like that. That's not the way to go, and you're doing that because why is Chris Jericho your Ring of Honor champion too many times because you're trying to make something marketable? It's not going to work. That's the problem. Your work, when it comes to business, about the business, sometimes business reasons kills the companies. They got to learn that sometimes. And it can't always be about the business reason. Sometimes it got to be about business and the fans. Make a balance with that as well too. But it's some people you can have go over as a babyface, and you're not looking at that. You're not looking at, and like I said, Tony Khan's overreplaced with the booking. As I almost say, I'm probably overreplaced with this though. But you got to get somebody behind a good babyface right now as well too. What's Ospreay could be. I mean, he can bounce back, but at the same time, where the storyline got with Kyle Fletcher is like good, but it's not top title thing. I really feel like, be honest, I would love Darby or Orange Cassidy take the title from Moxley, but I feel like if that don't work, you should, and sooner or later in this thing with MJF and Michael and Adam Cole, you should make MJF the one to take the title as a babyface off of Moxley, since he had that rant about AEW and all that, and he's teasing that he's gonna leave AEW. That'd be a perfect way to make him as want to stay as AEW by making them face that takedown wherever Moxley got going on with this takeover nonsense with the Death Riders, which I'm still confused about what the hell's going on. But other than that, though, this is all I can think of. But like in general, like you still need, like much as heels, people love heels these days, you still need a compelling babyface these days because folks are slowly, and I'm gladly slowly getting tired of the whole cool heels being the one to get liked more and all as well too. You had somebody, I remember even on the Pullout Hot Take, somebody said that cheering for the bad guys is easily overrated. It's getting out of hand. Even got folks outside of wrestling saying that they tired of the villain sympathizing, and we need a villain who is a villain for a villain reason, nothing more, not because of some trauma behind the scene that make him a villain. Because I already dealing with a post talking about who has the right to be a villain. I'm like, in my opinion, nobody. Everybody goes through pain and suffering. Sometimes you should use pain and suffering to become a hero, not to cause pain and suffering, not to be worse than the person that caused you pain and suffering, or the people that cause you pain and suffering. Why? That's all I'm gonna say. So I can think about this situation. Like AEW need to be consistent. Stop listening directly to the IWC. Listen, think about not just IWC. Think about the crowd. Think about the kids too. Like that's the other thing. The IWC don't like kids because I know how many times I heard the FTK statement or FT kids wherever. For many times I heard that if I had $1 for all that, I'll be wealthy. May I be rich, but I'll be wealthy though, because that's the problem they have with Cody. And that's why I don't like what I said. Cody Rhodes is doing a good job as a babyface champion. He's the top merchandise seller. He's what you need to bring in not just the casual fans, but the kid fans as well too. Some not wrestlers, not just for grown-ups, for kids as well too. That's kind of where while the Attitude Era worked, it didn't do as great because it was adult only, and kids was getting in trouble for what they do as well too. That's why somewhat the Ruthless Aggression era kind of worked as well too. It was that perfect balance as well too. You need that perfect balance, and Cody Rhodes is a perfect balance compared to another babyface. Right now, you have Roman Reigns as the top babyface right now. So you got the two balance going on right now, which is doing great right now. Of course, you're going to have your people who don't like Cody. You might have some people that still don't like Roman, but that is the total top balance they got going on right now as far as baby faces, as top baby faces. They're both are the two top. They're both are actually the two top merchandise sellers now, and they're both baby faces now. So this was perfect. I'm glad that Roman is a face now because this helped out with the balance I mentioned a while back that you need. The baby face that was for the children and family friendly, where you have the baby face that's for the adult to please as well too, that don't like white meat baby face and all as well too. But again, when the white meat babyface shows some aggression and don't be a pushover, they still are a babyface. There's nothing heelish about this. He's not going Homelander or none of that stuff. Is what he's doing to please y'all. But again, let's go back to you can't please the IWC because no matter what you give them, they're gonna find a way to critique it anyway. Other than that, though, that's all I'm gonna say about this. This is a nice little talker reaction on this. I'm trying to figure out the nice little title call this. I guess let's say babyface. They mess up leads. AEW needs a super babyface. Call it that. Other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.